Well, Coffee with KCAL is heading to Inglewood. Join us this Wednesday, September 24th at Sip and Sonder on Market Street. It's really your chance to share what matters to you with us and to tell us about the challenges your community is facing. Your cup of coffee is on us, and we really hope to see you there. Well, our next weather alert is still in effect for our mountains and inland deserts. KCAL News meteorologist Paul Deanno back with your next weather forecast. Paul?
Amy, we're now in the wake of that tropical moisture that rolled through yesterday, but it's unstable enough that we do expect to at least see some showers and thunderstorms over the mountains, and they would be heading toward our desert. So that's why the next weather alert is not in effect for all of us, because a humid day wouldn't qualify as that. You can get through that day without changing your schedule. But if you're heading to the mountains or heading to the Antelope Valley, especially all the Friday night football games that are going to be going on, you may be impacted by the weather later on today as those thunderstorms roll through. And as we saw around Big Bear, a storm that sits over the same spot for just 20 or 30 minutes could be more than enough to cause a flooding or mudslide problem. We hope that doesn't happen again today, but the possibility is there. Radar right now, completely dry. It is looking good. How about we'll look back at the rainfall totals, because there's one interesting thing about Big Bear. LA got about 1/10 of an inch of rain, Thousand Oaks 1/3 of an inch, Hemet 1/2 of an inch of rain, Northern Ventura County Mountains 3 inches of rain. Big Bear, 2-day rainfall total, a little bit more than 2 inches of rain, but just yesterday, midnight to midnight, 1.92 inches of rain. For the month of September, that was the wettest day at Big Bear Lake in almost 50 years. You got to go back to 1976, the last time that we had a day that wet this time of year. That's how much it rained, and most of it fell within about 1 hour. 82 degrees this weekend on Saturday in LA. 79 on Sunday. Should be pleasant, should be mainly dry for the upcoming weekend, and less humid. That'll be good, because a lot of us aren't used to the humidity. I've heard a lot of complaints about the humidity over the past couple days, and it will be with us for a little bit longer. But by tomorrow, those dew point temperatures, which is how we measure the amount of water in the air, they should be coming down to more normal levels. Long Beach, we've got some hazy sunshine right now. Let's talk about what we have going on in the Hollywood Hills. Beautiful afternoon, if you don't mind the humidity. Maybe you lived for a time or went to school somewhere in Texas or Florida. This may remind you of your time living there, because we're not typically this humid. But look at the mountains. Mount Wilson getting dark. We have lots of cloud cover there. That's the current view. There's not much of a view because you're in the clouds. Another humid day, slowly increasing sunshine. We're there. Thunderstorms that may form over the mountains would move north away from the metro area, but toward our desert communities. And another round of tropical rainfall is possible early next week. I'll detail that coming up. Where we've had the sunshine, we have the warmer weather. Orange County, Inland Empire, Corona 85, Santa Ana 81, LA humid 82. Interesting, it's cloudier in the Antelope Valley. That's south to north flow. Palmdale only 73, Camarillo only 73 degrees. It's not that widespread of a rain chance today. It's not going to be everywhere, but I want to highlight the possibility of where it could be. Not a guarantee, but if enough of that tropical moisture builds up over our mountains, you can see some color there over the Ventura County Mountains, lifting north away from the metro area, away from our inland valleys of Ventura County. And we look over here toward the San Gabriels, north of Los Angeles. Storms that would form there would lift to the north toward the Antelope Valley. So it's a lot less active than what I showed you with Futurecast a couple days ago and also yesterday, but the chance is still there. And all it takes is one perfectly located storm that doesn't move that much or keeps moving over the same area to cause a flooding problem. So we're hoping that doesn't happen, but there's a small possibility that it might. Well, what about next week? More tropical rain? We don't do it that often now, twice in 5 days, maybe. Not a guarantee, but this blob of tropical moisture may take a similar path up Baja California towards Southern California next week. And if it does, we may see an increase in rain chances next Monday and next Tuesday. In between, we're going to get a pretty nice weekend. Mid-80s to low 90s, less humidity. Rain chance for the Inland Empire returns 20 or 30% for now. Next Monday and next Tuesday. Nice weekend for our valleys, less humid, upper 80s, low 90s. Los Angeles, upper 70s to low 80s, but that rain chance may return as soon as Sunday night, and we could see some showers or downpours all the way through Tuesday. Amy, back to you.
All right, Paul, thanks so much.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Pat Harvey.
I'm Rudabe Shabazi. I think we've grown so much. We've gotten to know each other.
Thanks for joining us. Now you can get your KCAL news, weather, and live stream all in one place on the CBS News app. Download it free today.